Howdy y'all, my name's Harley Reg McDaniel Jr. and a big Texas welcome to all seekers of truth, because every podcast I do will contain information that is published by doctors and health professionals and used for over 30 years on humans. So let's get started. Why should you care about watching my podcast? That is the question of the day. Because I reveal information that can save your life, the life of those you love, and give everyone a better quality of life based on hardcore science and published studies by doctors and health professionals, and physically consumed by humans. That's why. So here's a little bit about me. I was born and raised in Texas for half my life. I have been an incredibly successful entrepreneur for over 40 years. My talent is being able to recognize a niche in the market that no one else has recognized, also known as a need, and go after it and turn it into a thriving, legitimate, and successful business. Plus, I love exclusivity. I've done this successfully 6 consecutive times, and all were profitable in the first 30 days. That's quite unprecedented in the business world. Each lasted a minimum of 8 years and up to 25 years so far. In fact, I still own a very tiny 20-year recycling business that requires just 8 hours a month of my time and pays me over $30,000 a year in cash. You do the math on that hourly wage. I hope to pass this tiny recycling business on to my grandkids as soon as they can drive. In my podcast, I'll always have several important life-changing, life-saving, and life-altering pieces of information for you in every single one of my podcasts. A challenge I don't take lightly. I am currently a founder of a 7th business, which is called Ascend Sciences International. I feel like all my life's experiences have prepared me to help create this company, which is why I created this podcast. We are about to release new products. Based on over 36 years of testing and consumption by humans and published research, it has reversed an excess of 800 deviations from normal. Plus, a published study has proven that over 16 biomarkers in humans is reversed to a 20-year younger level by consuming one of our powdered products. If these facts differ from your opinion, well, I'm sorry to tell you that facts don't care about your feelings or your opinions, because they're 100% duplicatable. And based on animal studies too, it's not a placebo effect, because animals cannot experience a placebo. I also have anecdotal proof that it improves or completely eliminates over 50 genetic disorders. We're talking about just one product here doing all that and more. I also possess published data to date in periodicals that reverses about 100 deviations from normal by name, which are disorders from normal, that I cannot legally say on this podcast. We're talking published studies on humans here. Sorry I can't legally name them all. I didn't create the law, I just have to obey it. And I am now in the process of making all of what I'm talking about in the other 700 plus disorders to become funded so we can publish the results on those disorders, as well as instead of working for just 85%, it'll work for 98% of the time, and yet are still anecdotal at this time until we get that published. That requires a lot of money to be paid to a lot of medical doctors and health professionals to publish that data. Hopefully, you'll want to become involved before we publish all that data. It's our goal to publish studies on everything this product can do, not just the 100 we have already published so far. Deviations from normal and optimal health are the only legal terms I or you can legally use at this time to be in compliance with the FDA laws, as well as all other countries and continents. Well, we're all at the end of my time for today. I hope you'll watch my next podcast where I'll tell you more, like the name and cost of this product and these other products. So if you want to cut to the chase, contact whoever invited you to my podcast and get those answers that you need to make an educated decision as to whether or not you want to become involved with us or not. Please share my podcast, because I provide scientifically published and proven data on humans that is life-changing and life-saving information every single time. To close, I wish to end with a Quaker parable by John Greenleaf Whittier. I lift thee, and thee lift me, and together we ascend. See y'all next time.